Are you sure that's everything?
Yes, sir. And I created a bit of chaos per your suggestion, so nothing particular was noticed.
You're a smart young man, Edward. And you're going to have a bright future. Unless something gets in your way.
Such as?
Such as yourself.
What are you talking about?
Cesar de Valle, Jefferson Warner, gang named Spooky, Jorge Rodriguez.
3 reasons why the world's a better place. What more do you need to know?
Definitely sounds like motive to me.
If we can prove Ed found out about Caesar and his sister. What it doesn't explain is the other 3 victims. In the meantime, see if you can get Ed to talk about it.
Look, I gotta go.
Tell me you're not responsible.
Hey, everything all right?
Oh, yeah, man, we're cool. It's cool. I don't understand.
We do not operate like they do. You're not an animal.
No, I'm a soldier. That's your word. I'm a soldier, and this is a war for the survival of our people. And casualties are a part of any war.
Words are our weapon, along with the truth. If you bring down this kind of attention, this kind of heat on us, it's all over.
Maybe your precious rhetoric should have been a little bit more specific. Because the meaning was pretty clear to me. I was following your orders.
You're talking back to me, Edward? Because a good Aryan soldier always knows his place.
No, sir.
You want to arrest him right now?
I know what I heard.
What you heard was 2 suspects arguing, not a murder confession. Now get back in there.
You got a woman like that, and you're asking me questions about Ed's sister.
I got this cousin in San Diego. Good guy. Before he meets her, I want to make sure those rumors weren't true.
What are you talking about?
I heard she was spreading them for that wetback she was working with. Yeah, I got that on good authority, pal. That's right.
Yeah, well, maybe Ed knew.
Took care of the problem himself, you think?
You ask a lot of questions, you know that?
The hell you guys talking so damn serious about?
You sit here and trying to motivate us, and all you're doing is telling a fairy tale from your daddy's day about how L.A. used to be like.
And will be again. Once we've achieved our goals.
Maybe we should start by cleaning up our own families, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
That's all this boy does, Ed's talk. First he starts asking me questions about Cross and him being pissed off at you today. Then he starts shooting off his mouth about your sister.
Well, I heard she was disgracing you. Dirt in her pure blood with a little south of the border spice.
You know, the people that repeat that kind of talk are usually the same cowards and hypocrites that hide behind talk.
Hey, she embarrasses you, she embarrasses all of us. I'm just looking out for the cause, that's all.
See that? That's pure Aryan blood right there. And I'd give every drop of it to help my brothers. Now you know where my blood comes from. And I know where yours comes from. The only question is, what are you going to do with it?
Everything all right?
Depends on your boy here.
Everything's fine. Just go in the kitchen and clean some.
Go! Are all reporters as nosy as you are?
Asking questions is how we learn about things that interest us. Why don't you like answering them?
Usually only ones asking are cops.
And you don't trust them.
Why should I? They ain't never did nothing to help me. You think they're even looking for the crackhead who tore up the studio?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Your negatives were the only ones that were taken from the studio that night. Do you have any idea why?
I don't know. Maybe the guy was tripping. I'm just glad my best stuff was at the lab.
You have more pictures?
A roll from a couple nights ago. They're being put on disc.
Hey, monkey! Isn't it a little late for you to be out of your cage? Is the zoo not safe now?
Get out of here, Ricky.
I'm not going anywhere.
Get out of here. I'll be fine.
They sure can run, can't they?
Well, at least he left us something to play with.
Just let me get back in my car and there'll be no trouble.
There'll be no trouble, master. Say it.
Go to hell.
You show a lot of spirit there, Aunt Jemima. I'm gonna break it.
Aunt Jemima? You know, the only thing worse than a redneck is... Gee, now that I think about it, there is nothing worse than a redneck.
I hate to admit it, but this one's kind of pretty.
Looks game enough to give us some fight, too. Doesn't she, Russ? Think you can take her?
I think you should leave her alone. Don't you know they carry diseases? Turn around.
What?
I said turn around, so I don't have to look at your ugly, black face. Now you know what I'm gonna do to you, huh?
Not much, considering you don't have the equipment.
Just consider yourself lucky that you get a feel one of God's chosen people.
Man, let her go!
Well, what do we got here? Kunta Kinte. Is this one of you here bitches, Kunta?
No, his mama's his bitch.
That's funny. Coming from a guy whose mama sold it for nothing more than a bottle of cheap wine.
Oh, you're dead.
Stop, police!
Hey, back off! Back off! You right, miss?
I'm fine.
What the hell is going on here?
We're just, having a little friendly chat about cleaning up the neighborhood streets. That's it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'd do anything to be back on patrol right now.
Judges these days require a lot more before granting warrants. You just bought us a little bit more time.
Damn, Cory, did you have to wait so long before getting Bobby and Monica there?
Keep it together, Granger. We're getting close.
You didn't see her face.
It's all part of the job. I'm sure she understood.
She shouldn't have to.
Damn, Ricky, you took all these?
Let's look at that one.
Okay.
I'm serious, Ricky. You've got a heck of a future.
No offense, sister, but this magazine you're reporting for, they better know that these pictures are worth a lot more than 1,000 words. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Ty, you can't be putting a price on art. But when I start shooting the supermodels, then you can worry about the green, okay?
That one. Pull that one up, will you?
What the heck is that?
Not what. Who?
Now, I don't know much about politics, but I'm guessing. A picture like this gets out. Local hero getting tight with Satan. That'll have what you call a negative spin, right?
Frankly, Miss Williams, I don't believe in the term spin or the notion of it.
So when I write my piece on the Oakwood Visual Art Studio, are you saying that I don't find some way to downplay the recent violence there?
Absolutely not. Because once again, these brave kids have found the inner strength to triumph over adversity.
Is it possible that this attack on the studio was aimed at you?
Or what I represent, perhaps. There are many powerful white organizations in LA who would like to keep the brothers and sisters trapped in their own barrios until they exterminate one another. The thing they fear the most is the Latino or black who escapes and flourishes.
You're talking about somebody like Malcolm Cross?
He personifies everything about these new white supremacy organizations.
I've seen the two of you battle it out in the media.
He's got real passion. It's what makes him so dangerous.
What's Cross like in person?
Haven't had that pleasure yet. For his sake, I hope I never do.
Zevon's had big money transferred into his bank account for the past 6 months.
About the same time the telephone calls began between him and Malcolm Cross.
And at the same time, he's been quietly pushing for rezoning in his old neighborhood. He's trying to create new commercial area surrounded by expensive homes.
So the local hero is selling out his roots.
And guess who owns those roots? And guess who's going to get a big payoff if the city council passes it?
Malcolm Cross.
Can we say kickbacks?
If it comes out they're in bed together before the rezoning gets approved, Zevon and Cross will both lose, and that's just a hell of a lot of money. Also their careers.
Which makes Ricky Davis's picture very valuable and very dangerous.
I think it may already be too late, Lieutenant.
No negatives?
We're still searching. There's an email sent from this computer to Zevon's. The content's been erased, but it had a photo attached to it.
You think Ricky's looking to make a few bucks off of Zevon?
I don't know, maybe. Ricky's a pretty smart kid.
All right, I'm gonna send Strickland over there. In the meantime, you guys keep looking.
Oh, wait.
Wait, Monica just found some.
Is it the negatives?
Better.
I think it's our murder weapon.